What's up, guys? It's Joseph and Ray back again for another episode of Ask EVGA. And today I'm not wearing an EVGA shirt, so I apologize for that. It's actually a casual Friday today. Well, it's actually Thursday.
It's Thursday.
But I'm coming in as if it's casual Friday. But yeah, I forgot to wear my t-shirt today, so I apologize. Don't look at me like that. Okay, so to jump right in, we got the first questions for you, Ray.
Okay.
And that is, what method do you recommend to ensure our video card is being used at 100% during gaming?
Okay. So a lot of customers will actually ask this because they may see that their utilization of their GPU in Precision X or any software really that can monitor the GPU should be able to tell you what percent of use you're getting of your GPU. And you want to see, high 90s. 100% constantly is not that common, but you do want to get a lot of utilization out of your card. You paid for it, you want that performance. So one of the best things you can do is upping the resolution. That's going to put more load on the GPU in any title. So if you're running at native resolution of your monitor already, and you're already at the point where you're VSync, or even if you're doing high refresh rate, maybe you're at 1440p and you're already pushing high refresh rate, and you still have GPU overhead, you want to try to look at things like NVIDIA DSR, because that will let you actually run beyond native resolution. So you can push your resolution beyond what your monitor is capable of, and that will help ensure that you're using everything that that card has. Some games now, some more advanced games, I know Wolfenstein 2 and a couple other games actually now have adaptive resolutions. Adaptive resolutions are really great because in scenes where maybe there's not much action, they can raise that resolution higher in the game to give you, VSync, but also maximum card utilization. And then if things start to get crazy and there's a bunch of enemies on screen and whatnot, that resolution will imperceptibly fall, but keep you at that perfect frame rate and keep you at max utilization. So I expect technologies like that from game developers are going to make sure that that hardware is being fully utilized in coming generations. So thank you for that question.
Pretty cool feature.
It is a pretty cool feature. It's one of those things where I think it's born from a lot of console hardware. They want to use everything that's in the console, so that's kind of where that comes from. Moving on to the next one, this is from Mr. Catalin. He asks, why aren't you guys making motherboards for AMD CPUs?
Yeah. We actually get that question quite a bit. Yeah. I think that's probably one of the number one questions that we
certainly on our videos we do read them, so we do see that.
Yeah, and we also get the question about GPUs as well. We just, we have a good relationship with Intel and with NVIDIA. I don't think there's any particular, official reason why we don't use them. It's more of, we want some of the best performance that there is, and at this time, we're pretty much known as a premium brand for what we provide, and fortunately for us, Intel and NVIDIA are basically the premium product. Now, I don't have anything personally against AMD, but I've just always owned Intel and NVIDIA myself as well. So there's not actually an official answer as to why, and I don't know what the future holds. Maybe someday we might carry AMD, but as for now, it was strictly just keeping up our relationships with the companies we work with at this point in time.
Yep. At this point, we're focusing on the platforms that we currently have, the Intel and NVIDIA platforms, and we're really happy with the products that we're bringing out. And quite frankly, the products that we're bringing out in the future are keeping us perfectly busy to get that quality of product that we want. We're busy as it is, and so we expect to bring you guys some great stuff in the future. Moving on to the next one here. I think
this is me asking you here is from Steamed Aurora Borealis. I love that name. Is Walmart considered an authorized retailer as long as it's actually sold through Walmart.com and not a third-party vendor or another website?
Okay. Yeah, it's good to make that distinction, actually, because Walmart's website, similar to like Newegg and Amazon, they have a marketplace. So it is possible for like a third party to sell their product through Walmart's website, even though it's not Walmart officially. So if you have an invoice and it is from Walmart directly, then yes, for any purposes that we would need authorized retailer for, we can help you out with Walmart. Typically, we don't send products direct to them. They may go through a distributor, and we'll see that on our end. But for warranty purposes, it's really not much of an issue. They're not listed on our official list of authorized retailers. And if you want to find that list, it's evga.com products and then where to buy. And then you'll find for our distribution partners, for our custom PC builders, for online and for retail, we'll give you the all the authorized retailers on there. And so Walmart isn't specifically listed, but they're a reputable brand. You know, we all buy stuff from them. So if you're able to get a full invoice and it is from them directly, it's really not an issue. We'll help you out.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing products actually of ours sold at Walmart, but I have seen people actually provide those receipts before.
Yeah, well, I've seen legitimate invoices from them, and I've never seen our shipping actually that our numbers show that the products go there directly. But who knows? I mean, that could certainly change in the future.
A lot of times, Walmart does buy things from a lot of these big, distributors and resellers and things like that. So. There might be some particular reason why they ended up with one in their hands. But, yeah, I've seen it before. So.
Yeah, it does happen, but not a big issue. So I'm going to ask the next question here for Joseph. This is from Haitian Leg, and he wants to know, when is the next gaming event?
Okay, good question. We actually are just about to do PAX.
Yeah.
That's going to be next week. By the time this goes live, you're probably going to already have been there.
About the same time.
Yeah, I might be there at that time, or it might be a week later. It just depends on our upload schedule. But we've been able to put out the Ask EVGAs pretty regularly. As far as the event after that, gosh, I don't know. I'm working on that right now. So I have a list of events that I need to kind of go over, see what the what the sponsorship decks look like. But
this is what Joseph does. He does events.
Yeah, I'm in charge of the events, so should be a couple more this year, at least 2 or 3 more that I'm working on. But we'll see. And we just worked out a deal with HTC to bring the Vive to a lot of the shows too. Cool. So they're helping me out too as well with getting some events set for the rest of the year.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to come see us at an event and you want to play around with a Vive, certainly keep up with us on social media because we always post.
Yeah, and we've got the Vive Pro, so we might even have the wireless headset for a while too to sort of play around with. So I know a lot of people are really interested in checking that out. So that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
Okay, and for another one of the I get all the small ones.
he gets all the ones that are really tiny, so they're a little hard to read.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm even going to attempt the name. Zoriel 6. Okay, so I just attempted it.
Yeah.
So why are sites like eBay flooded with 80 plus and 80 plus bronze EVGA power supplies?
Okay. Not something that I think I've personally really seen going around on eBay and whatnot. There's a lot of all power supply types, and quite frankly, because we are one of the largest manufacturers and sellers of power supplies, it's very likely that you're going to see a large number of those. Maybe they were bought in bulk from distribution partners and whatnot. It will make their way onto sites like eBay and whatnot. It brings about the nice thing in that we have a transferable warranty for these products. So if you were to buy a product on there, not quite the same as being the very original owner and buying from an authorized retailer, but at least know that if there is an issue, we will be able to help you out with the warranty. Again, you're probably seeing a lot of bronze units on there because, quite frankly, we sell a lot of them, and so they're going to wind up on there. Take a look. If you see a really good value on something, it may actually be a genuinely good value because we will cover it with warranty.
Yeah, and much of the a lot of people might not realize this, but we do have our own eBay channel as well.
Yes, that is true.
So you can get it authorized. There's 2 channels where you can get an authorized purchase from eBay, and that will be from the EVGA store directly or from Newegg. Newegg will actually sell things on eBay that are our branded products. And if you need to provide an invoice for that, you can contact Newegg directly, and they'll give you an official invoice, like buying off their website, basically.
And if you're trying to find our specific eBay store, that is EVGA_official. So if it's EVGA_official, that should be us.
I was hoping you'd mention that because I couldn't remember, so I was like, I'll just breeze over that.
Not a problem. All right, moving on to this next one. This is from Rich Brown. He's asking, will we see more triple slot GPUs in the future, similar to the 1070 Ti FTW Ultra?
Yep.
We can answer that question pretty well now.
We will have some. We have some Ultra cards coming out for the new series, which has been announced, and you've probably seen those online. We can't really say too much usually about what products are coming, especially before they've actually been released, but you can expect to see some more 3-slot at least in this next release that's coming out. We don't know what the future holds, but those tend to be a little bit quieter, a little bit cooler, and I do like that, but we've also been a brand that's known for squeezing the high cards into a nice slim profile, and we are going to continue doing that as well.
Right. So. Yeah, this next generation, you're going to see some dual slot cards as well as some a little bit wider cards. So we'll give you more options.
Yeah.
All right.
They look pretty cool too. Okay, and this is the smallest one of all. Okay. I can't even read the name, but here's my question for episode 5. There is a little bit of delay.
There's been a delay. We didn't get around to this question. Sorry.
Yes, I apologize. So here's my question. I haven't seen any 1080 Ti hybrids on your site to be purchased. Are you letting other vendors sell them so you can make room for the 1180 Ti hybrid stock shipments?
I can assure you we are making no room for the 1180 Ti hybrid.
That is correct, actually, yes.
None. As far as the 1080 TW3 hybrid, it's one of those things where, yes, I don't believe it's listed on the site currently. At least last time I checked, it wasn't listed on the site anymore. But sometimes we'll pull a product off the site if we don't expect to get any shipments of it for a while. But there's always we'll actually get another shipment of it and then put it back on the site temporarily. Obviously, going forward, we're starting to see the transition from one generation to another, and this happens every few years, every couple of years. So eventually those will go out of production, but we don't have any real information on any type of successor at this point. You'll just have to stay tuned.
Yeah, and there's certain cards like hybrids, hydrocoppers, and kingpins that tend to be a little bit more limited run.
Yes.
So you'll see those kind of move on and off the website a little bit more than you would see, say, a FTW, which is probably our most popular brand.
Right.
So,
great.
That's
well, there you go. Thank you guys for another great episode and great questions. Add your questions in the comment section below, and we'll pick those up in a future episode of Ask EVGA. Have a good day.
Have a good one. No more commentary on my way out, because you like to leave that in.